Hello everyone, welcome back, and I'm excited to teach this class because it brings me back to my dancing years when I was doing a lot of movement exploration. So this class is going to be another floor mat class, but I will take you to a journey where we will explore the spinal rotation, the spiral movement of the body. So let's go, let's start. We're going to start standing in second position, or it's a dancer terminology, or a wide stance, right? With external rotation at the hip. Now we're going to take your arms up here as you in-breath, and then we're going to bend the knee or plie, arms down, and then we're going to take it up again as you inhale and exhale. Bend the knee into squat or plie, and then take it up. And then exhale, and then inhale, reach it up, and then let's do 2 more times. And reach it up. The last one, we're going to stay in that squat or plie. Hold, take your arms out to the side. Now rotate to the back of the mat. We take the arms up to the ceiling, reach it up. The knees are floating off the floor. And then we're going to swing the front arm out to your plie again, and then swing the other arm up into a little lunge, and then swing the front arm out, and then bring the arms down, and then bring it up again, and then bring it down into a plie, arms out to the side. Let's repeat again. Swing the arm, take it up, reach out, and then swing the arm down, back to front, and then over to the other side. Take the arms up, and then arm down, take to the front. Bring the arms down, take it up. Now here, hold up. We're gonna drop your left arm, trail it down the body, and I'm gonna take it down to the floor while you bend the knee, and then reach it back up again. And then over the other side, and reach it back up again. And over the other side, and then exhale, reach it back up. Last one, over, and then reach it back up, and then swing it down to a plie, arms side to the second, hold. Now, we're gonna face the front of the mat, that's my front. Swing the back arm forward and step forward into a squat. You got that? And then we're gonna take yourself down to the floor, and then adjust yourself into a seated position here. Okay, bring your hands underneath the thigh, closer towards your bottom, lifting up the spine. We're going to do some roll back here. So breathe out, you're gonna rock the pelvis back, scoop that belly in. We're gonna flex that spine. Try to get as much of that printing of the lower back on the floor. In breath, exhale. Coming up, inhale, and again, 3 more, exhale, C-curve, roll back, round back, in breath, exhale, and coming up, and again, exhale, roll back, arms straight, and exhale, coming up, inhale. Last one, exhale into round back. Really try to flex that back. Press it down into the floor. Keep the neck nice and easy and long. Gaze forward and exhale. And we'll lift. Now, I have my right arm across on my left. So my left is on the front of the mat. You can turn towards me if you like. Take your arms forward here in a diagonal position. So we're going to roll back and reach it up. And then come forward. Exhale, roll back in a diagonal position here. And then reach it up. 2 more, exhale, roll back. And reach it up. Last one, exhale, roll back. And then bring it up. And we switch. Okay, so I have my left arm onto my right leg or the outside of my right thigh, rotating myself to the right side, and we exhale, roll back, and reach it out diagonally, and exhale, in breath, and exhale, and an in breath. One more, exhale, reach it out, And an in breath, coming up to the center. And then from here, take the arms forward. We exhale, round that spine, roll it back. Take yourself all the way down to the floor. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring myself to the center of the mat. I hope that's the center. Bring your feet closer towards your bottom. Arms are reaching out. We're gonna do some pelvic curl. So take an in breath. Exhale, go ahead and scoop that belly in, curl that pelvis, press the lower back on the floor, and then peel the spine up, hamstrings up, bottoms up, press it up onto your bridge position. Keep that knee striking forward towards your feet. Make sure your knees are parallel, your thighs are working towards each other, but keep them apart, hip width apart. And then breathe out, roll the spine down, and release the pelvis to the neutral position. Again, we breathe out, roll up, press the hips up, inhale, exhale, melt it down, and release. Again, 3 more, exhale, in breath, and exhale, and release. 2 more, and last one. Let's stay at the top here, guys. We're going to do some variation on this pelvic curls. Now, my pelvis is up. The hip closer to me. I want you to drop it down here. And then I want you to roll down that spine and then over to the other side and then lift that front hip again up to the bridge. And then exhale, roll it down. And then inhale, lift it up. Exhale. And then inhale, lift the pelvis, drag the other one and back to square. Exhale, drop the hip, roll it down and over to the other hip and then bring it up. One more time. I got my left hip dropping down, articulating down to the left side onto my right hip and then bring it up to that bridge. Over to the other side. Got my right hip down, roll the right side of the body and back to center, right hip up and then right hip down, over to the other side and right hip up, left comes up too, and exhale, and an in breath, and exhale, and an in breath, last one, and exhale, and an in breath, come up square at the top, hold, exhale, we roll the spine down to the floor. Okay, bring those legs together. All right, come up onto your tippy toes, open your arms out to the T position if you have space. If not, just take it down by the side here. All right, now from here, now I want you to rotate the body. Keep the knees together towards me. As you inhale, opposite shoulder stays down. Exhale, coming back to the center, over to the other side. And then exhale, you know what? Let's add the head and over. Legs to the left, my head to the right. Exhale, legs to the right, my head to the left. And then exhale, one more each side. And exhale, and the last one. Okay, now rotate towards me. Now I'm going to bring my back arm down towards my hip, forward to the other arm and then bring it up over the head and rotate back to the T position, bring the legs back to the center. I'm gonna tip my legs over to the right and then my left arm comes forward over my head and shoulders, back to the T position and back to center and over to the other side, so towards you guys, and then arms come with it. Over the head, back, making a circle, back to center, over to the other side, and then arms go down towards the hips, forward, on overhead, making a circle, and back to center. Let's do one more each side, over to you. And then you guys go over to me, and then bring it up over the head, T position, back to center. And over to the other side, I'm down to the hip, trail it up, and back, and center. Excellent. Right, now I want to take my left leg down, so the leg closer to the screen, down on the floor, and I'm going to take the other leg up, which is my right leg, up to the ceiling. Flex that foot, single leg circle. Now, a little different here. We're going to bring the leg across the body. My right hip is coming up. This is my right leg, by the way, and I'm swinging it down over to the side and center. And we're going to exhale, reach the hip up, and then inhale, and out. Exhale. Lift the pelvis and back. Exhale. In breath. And last one, exhale. And back to center. Over the other direction, please. Out, down, across. Lift the pelvis up. Bring the pelvis back. Down, across. Lift the pelvis up and back. And again, reach, inhale. And again, exhale. And an in breath. And an exhale. Last set, in breath. And an exhale. Last one, in breath. Actually, I did say last set. Last one here, guys. Exhale. Stay there. All right. Now, exhale, rotate the top leg. Drop it down to the side. For a little adductor stretch here, you can grab the foot with your hand and making sure the opposite hip stays heavy here. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg up. Now, let's bring it across the body. And you can grab that foot with your hand. Try to keep the opposite shoulder down. It's a great ITB and your TFL stretch here, as well as your lower back stretch here. Stay here. 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg back. Bend the knee, slide it away. Over the other side, please. Let's take the leg up. Flex that foot. Let's go across the body. Lift the pelvis up and out across. Exhale. In breath. Exhale. In breath. Last set, exhale. Sorry. Last set, now inhale. Last one, exhale. And come back to the center. Over the other direction, please. Out, down, across, in. Exhale. And then lift the pelvis up. Exhale. In breath. Exhale. Last set. In breath. Exhale. Center hold. All right. Exhale. Rotate the leg. Bring it down to the floor. And you can grab the foot if you can. Opposite pelvis. Stay nice and grounded here. Stay in breath. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Across the other way. Reach that leg. And then grab the toes if you can. Otherwise, you don't have to grab it. Just bring it down to the floor. Opposite shoulders down. Stretch the leg out. Stay 3, 2, 1. And bring the leg back. Bend the knee, slide it away. Okay, stretch your legs down on the floor. Take your arms overhead. We'll do some roll-ups here. So inhaling. Exhale. Up into that C curve. In breath. Exhale, roll it back. And arms overhead. Again, inhale into the chest lift. Exhale. In breath. Exhale. One last one. Inhale. Exhale. And let's stay here, guys. Scoop that belly in. Let's take the leg up and down. And then 2 more sets. And last one. And let's take the front leg up. Mine is my left leg, and I'm going to lift and lengthen my spine here. Now, holding my left leg with my right hand, I'm going to open my left arm, rotate my spine. You can turn your head back, looking towards your hand. Stay there. 3. Reach the leg away. 2, 1. Bring it back. Hold. And then other leg. This is my right leg, my back leg. Reach that spine up. Left hand on the right leg, holding the ankle. Right arm open. Rotate rotating from the spine and looking back towards the back arm, which is my right arm. Stay there, lengthening the spine for 3, 2, 1. Come back in. Now what we're going to do here, guys, we're going to take this leg up, and then we're going to rock the pelvis, and then we're going to walk it down and coming into a chest lift. So this is your 100 here. I have my left leg down grounded, my right leg up to the ceiling. Reach the arms along by the side. We inhale and exhale, we pump. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now switch the leg. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch the leg. Like a bicycle leg. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch the leg. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch the leg. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch the leg. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last set. And in, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Now what we're going to do is I've got my front arm up over my head, and I'm going to bring my body rotating towards you, coming into a side lying position here, okay? Finding a nice straight line, lifting the bottom waist, and then we're going to take the leg up and a lower, and again, and a lower, and a 3, drawing the abs in, and 2 more. Last one, hold, separate the leg. Let's do some scissors. So let's take the top leg back, and we double breath. 2 more set. Last set. Hold, bring it back to the center, lower the leg. Now the top leg will swing forward, bring the body back to the center, grab that leg, adjust the body. Let's do some hamstring pull, number 1. So we go, double breath. We switch. Last set. Last one. Hold. I have my left leg up. Right, the front leg. Take my right arm up. Take your right arm up. Over. Rotate your body to the other side. So I'm facing my back towards you. Okay, now for the side lift. We'll lift the leg up. And we'll lower. And exhale, lift. And lower. 3 more lift. And lower. 2 more lift. And lower. Last one, we hold, separate the leg. Top leg goes back, double breath. Last set. Hold, back to the center, hold, lower the leg, swing the top leg forward, swing your back onto the floor. Going into that scissors leg position, I'm just going to adjust myself on the mat. All right, now let's do hamstring pull 2 and 3. Interlace the hands, fingers at the back of your head. All right, let's go, double breath. One more set. Take in a twist. Last set. Both legs are up. Now what I want you to do, open the knee like a diamond. Bring one ankle on top of the other. Bring your hand, grabbing those ankles here. Right. Pull that center in, round that spine. We're gonna rock. Rocking forward and back, and forward, and back, and forward, and back. And 2 more, and back, and the last one, and back. Now rock forward, hands on the mat. Okay, let's bring the leg back onto a quadruped position here. All right, I'm gonna find myself in the middle again. Let's go into your cat. Breathe out, round back, flat, and then an arch. And then 3 more. Flat, and an arch. And 2 more. And flat. And the last one. And then back. Now we'll take it further here, guys. Run back, pushing back. Right, now open the elbows, flatten the back. Bring your body forward, shoulder over your hand. Push up. And then run back. And then flat back. Open the elbows, body forward, shoulder flat back here. And then push away. 2 more, run back. And flat back. Shoulder over your hand, push up. Last one, run back. Lengthen the spine, flat back, shoulder over the hand, and press up. Reverse, elbows wide, shoulders down towards the floor, push back. And run back, over, flat back, elbows wide, deep down, and flat. And then run back, 2 more, and elbows wide. Dip down, push back, run back, and flat. Last one, elbows out, and then push back, and then coming up into a flat back here. Okay, let's take your right arm up and across in diagonal position towards the left side, okay? And then we're gonna run back to start, and then over to my right side, flat back, run back. Inhale, flat back, and then run back. Inhale, flat back, 2 more, run back. A little lateral flexion here, flat back. Last one, run back. And flat back, place the arm down. Left arm across the right, round back. And then into a flat back, and a run back, and cross flat back, and a run back, and to flat back, 2 more, run back, and to flat back, last one, run back, into a flat back, place it down, tuck the toes under, up onto your upstretch or your downward facing dog here, guys. Okay, feet hip width apart, anchoring the shoulder here. You're gonna draw that shoulder blades into your mid back here. Allow your neck to lengthen out of your shoulders. No tension in the neck, maybe not much on the upper shoulder. I'm feeling it a lot in here, okay, the middle. And here, let's take 1 deep breath. Inhale and exhale. In breath. And exhale. Now I'm taking my right leg up here into arabesque, or the back leg. Reach it out long. And now I'm gonna tuck the knees, the right knee to my chest, rounding. And then reaching out into the arabesque. 2 more. And then flexing the spine, knees to your chest. 1 more. And now flexing the spine. And we stay. I'm going to rotate my body to you into a side plank, and I'm going to take my leg forward. And then I'm going to drop my arm, tuck the knees in. I'm going to rotate over to the back wall, take my arm over, place my foot back, and I'm going to continue my back into an arch. And then coming back into the side plank, knee forward, arm overhead, knee up, and then take the leg up, reach it out, leg down, arm over, back to your upstretch or downward facing dog, over the other leg. Now, my left leg, my front leg comes up into an arabesque here. Forward, knee, flexes, and then reach out, arabesque, and then forward, and then reach out, an arabesque. I think this is the last one, the one. Terrible at counting. Stay here. Now I'm rotating the back wall, taking my right arm up. Ooh, lost my balance almost. Extend the bottom leg, and then bring it back. Right hand down, rotating towards the front. Okay, my arm goes up, reach the leg up, bring it over, and then back to the plank. Reach out into your downward facing dog. Actually, can I do that again? Because I told you the wrong thing. So, repeating guys, I forgot the arch. So reach up, coming back in here. How terrible of me. Right, we're gonna bring it across. Okay, and now extend, bring it back, and center, over. This is what I missed. Right, take my foot back, reach, over. I'm so sorry. Let's do this again. So, bring the knee forward, okay, and up, okay, and then reach the leg up, and bring it down, and back to the plank. Now, that's better. All right, reach back into a downward facing dog here, guys. And stay here for one breath. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, now I'm going to take my right knee down onto the floor, a little diagonal position, and then my left knee down. I'm going to take my body up, reach out, a little arch, and back. And then coming up, hands on the floor. I'm going to rotate towards here, spin the front leg back, pivot, that is. It's a dancing term, pivoting. Reach the arm up, okay. Kneeling side kick, guys. Hand behind the head, reach the leg up, flex the foot. Let's do 4 sets. Exhale. Two more. Last one. Back to the center, place the foot down on the floor, reach up, and just stay here for a little stretch. Inhale, exhale, take the arm up to the ceiling, lift the bottom knee up into a side plank, and pivot back to the plank. Okay, coming up into your upstretch or downward facing dog position. In breath, exhale. Let's take the other leg. This time it's my left leg forward. And then the back knee down. Reaching the arm and arching back. And then bring the arm down. I'm going to rotate the back, my left hip into a side kick kneeling position. Reach the arm up, bring it back behind, lift the leg. Let's do 4 sets here. Flex. Two more. Last one. Back to the center, place it down, reach the hip, reach the arms out for a little lateral stretch. Stay here. And exhale. Take the top arm up here, guys. The bottom knee will come off. Press onto the top foot. Reach into a side plank. And then bring it back into a forward plank. Lift the pelvis into a little up stretch here. Again, 1 set of breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Onto your plank. Okay, hold that center. Now, bend the elbows. We're going to descend our body down, 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 down. Release your feet. Okay, push the floor away. Arch the body up, the spine up, coming up into your swan. And just stay here. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Carefully take yourself down. Okay, now stretch the arms long. Not far now, guys. Okay, forehead is just floating. Now what's going to happen here? We're going to take the back leg, my right leg, and I'm going to bring it over, tapping to the other side, my left side, on the floor, and then bring it back. My left leg up, and I'm going to tap it to the right side. Oh, that stopped. And then bring it back. And my right, tap it to the left. And then bring it back. And my left, tap it to the right. And bring it back. And go one way each side. And last one. And left to the right. Reaching the arm away. And center. Bring your hands on underneath your forehead. I have my left hand, my front arm, on top the right palm here. Okay, now what's going to happen here? I'm going to lift my chest up. I'm going to take my left hand with my forehead, my right arm still on the floor, but I'm going to rotate towards that open side and then bring it down. And then keeping my pelvis stable and down. Again, in breath. And one more. Inhale. And send. Switching. I have my right palm and my left palm here. And now I'm going to rotate towards the right side. And center. And again, inhale. And center. And an inhale. And center. And one more. And center. Okay, reach those arms long. We'll do some swimming here. So I want you to drag that chest up, coming up into like a mid-swan. Halfway. Draw that shoulder blades down. Present that sternum, the chest forward, guys. Right, keeping the neck nice and neutral. You don't have to push that chin up. Keep it long here. Okay, now right arm, left leg, lift and down. Left arm, right leg, lift. Now as you do so, try not to drop down to the floor. Lifting, engaging that abdominal muscle while your back muscles are working. And we inhale, and inhale, lift, exhale down. And an inhale, lift, exhale down. And an inhale, lift, exhale down. And an inhale, lift. One more each side. Lift. Last one. And then release down. Well done. Bring your hands underneath the armpit. Push the floor away. Round that back for a rest position. And well done for trying and joining me on the mat today. In breath and exhale. Allow the body to relax, melting to the ground for a well-deserved rest position. Breathing in how much air can you take into your body as you inhale. And exhale, expel everything out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. And let's roll the spine up. Thank you everyone for joining me in that special class. I hope you like the class. I hope to see you in my other classes on the YouTube channel. If you like this channel, don't forget to subscribe. See you on the mat again.